Greetings and welcome to the energy of Cancer. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. I do welcome you to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. This is a channel that is designed to help with the action of karma, to move forward the wheels and to essentially translocate or to relocate, to redirect energies into the positive, okay, into a mode of ascension. However real that ascension becomes for people that watch this content, we're looking at planetary placements, the 10th house, Saturn's energy, and Capricorn, and looking at, Saturn's energy in Capricorn would activate the 7th house. We're looking primarily at the 4th house, very clear on that one. Now, when it comes to karma, Cancer actually works as something of like a valve operator. They are a flow master when it comes to Feng Shui. You'll see that most Cancers operate, or they gain ascension, or they gain fluidity, they gain things according to the Feng Shui of their own domicile, of their own inner world. And if things aren't naturally flowing there, then that's where the blocks happen. That's when karma cannot be executed. That's when the problems come. So yeah, karma is actually a good thing. And we're going to go ahead and look into the quantum triangle to see what kind of karmas for the month of March 2024 the Capricorns will be, Cancers will be dealing with. The funny thing is that this reading is already being very polarized with another energy, and that's through your 7th house. And that's the energy of Capricorn. But in particular, we'll try to focus on the self. If other influences come in, we'll let them come in. I like to begin firstly with a reading on karma, so we'll go ahead and get started on that right now. 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay. So for Cancers this month, it's important to listen to your gut. Your gut is your best friend. When it comes to the processing of information, how to find wisdom is through your gut, primarily. And your gut also, is the center hub. It's like the second brain for processing things, okay, especially on a physical level, but then all things physical are tied also to the mind and the spirit. There's something about a gift that comes in this intuitive hit. You have to find out what it is, okay? And this could have to do with emotions that are that have been flowing through you, and you have to figure out if these are really yours, okay? And I'm not spiritually gaslighting you or anything like that. I think Cancers are very, very cognizant of their own emotional content, but often we can have projections, or we can have like a sort of damming up of emotions that are not necessarily ours. And it's important to realize and to identify those which are yours and which aren't yours. Now, you'll find that that the ones that are inauthentic, that don't cause a sense of peace, aren't yours. For the time being, it's important to find a sense of empowerment in this process of identifying what is not yours, and to work the valve system so that you push forward in terms of your own emotional peace, okay? Your own river. It doesn't have to be a river that overflows, okay? And that's what I'm seeing karmically for this month. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started. So the key is, the karma is, okay, to try to identify all of that, okay? When it comes to emotions that aren't yours, that are being pushed onto you, projected onto you, set onto you, and you would have to redirect those energies. That's all it is, okay? Just redirection. It's not reflecting on it too deeply. It's not feeling them too deeply. It's just finding the sense of peace, especially when it comes to family situations or significant relationships. Just finding that peace. And as soon as you can vibrate that energy, then you don't become the source of the problem. You become the solution, okay? You become the pipe dream master, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started now. There's a 4. Where do Cancers find their peace? So the quantum triangle is a tool devised by the authors. A 6-card spread, 2 triangles overlap, and they show like a karmic resonance, okay? And we can see there potentially what is going to occur in the juxtaposition of those 2 triangles of reality, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started now. Okay, so there's a switch of power here. If you are angry this month, or like irritated in general, you're going to find that there is a cold precision in detached modes of observation where you can find empowerment. This has to do with the past. Something in the past where you've had to borrow, or someone has had to borrow from you, from actions of a path that you've shared with another. There's a lot of Mars in this reading. So we have 5 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. They're both in the upright in the past position, and with it, what comes out is like energy on the outside, looking in, trying to give back to that which is in, seeing people's trends, trying to give back to that. If you feel like you've had to get out of the situation, or you feel alone, there's something about your alone time that you can give back to people. And it would be a mode of getting you out of a sense of alienation, or perhaps this is a way of operating that you've already done, this seclusive energy. But you weren't alone in the process. There's something about you that can heal this up. It's like going through the psychosis, getting healing psychosis that happened during the pandemic, coming back to it, trying to understand how to get back into reality. This is an old theme, but perhaps by analyzing the past when it comes to the way people behaved in terms of isolation, you can find a sense of clarity in that. Perhaps there's you are called to look back and reflect on that, and do so without anger, to be very objective about like isolation, about this idea of isolation, of being alone. I do see here the 4 of Swords being very clear in the future. You're going to find 4 of Swords, you're going to find a sense of solitude and peace. And this will give you strength. It will give you strength to find the force and the stability of being able to process other people's demons, what they possess, how they possess things. It will give you a sense of independence. You are called here to go deeply within, watch the mind, and also to meditate on things that have given you the independence that you've been seeking. If you've been seeking this independence, if you've been seeking a sense of like peace, you will find it in the near future, and it will give you the strength to work with others. These people who may come in and influence you in a certain way, especially in the path of healing, the path of humanity, the path of healing arts. The future is in the future, and what I see here is you coming into a way of thinking that will bring forward a sense of peace. There's also a way for you to retrace anything that has happened, especially when it comes to falling out of certain things, things not totally working out. The 6 of Pentacles does show up. It's like you planting seeds or giving resources to the wrong hands, always giving to the wrong people in the past, something like this. It's fine. You're going to find a sense of empowerment in the near future. I do see it. Thank you. Bye-bye.